Hi Pisces, and welcome to your mid-November Tarotscope with me, Sally Kent. So let's get straight to it. What is coming up for Pisces, please, for mid to end of November? Okay, wow, okay, so you're definitely walking away from old ways of doing things. This is about you walking away from an old version of yourself. You've done everything you can in terms of changing your life, and this is about you enjoying the results of the changes that you've been making. You seem to be moving towards areas of your life that are more like succinct, more in alignment with what you want to do. Even though you're kind of going through the mills and kind of just focusing day to day, there's definitely an element of you feeling like you are walking towards a dream of some sort. This is a vision, and it's an emotionally fulfilling one too. But you know, in order to get to that dream part, that dream version of you, that you have to kind of walk away from the old parts, and it seems like you're doing a really good job to do that this month. The day-to-day tasks that are kind of, might seem a bit boring can actually be really fulfilling for you this month. Things like tending to the house, tending to the body, tending to the family, things like the washing and the cleaning. We can either see them as very mundane, or we can see them as a chance for us to kind of root ourselves in daily reality and to kind of feel the presence of our home and to kind of express gratitude for what we have and appreciate things. This is about you guys slowing down in order to kind of make positive changes on a slow and gradual basis. So it seems what's coming up for you this month is kind of a slow and steady progression towards your goal, really, and towards your dream. It's almost like that you realise now that everything you do on a daily basis like surmounts to something really special, and it seems like a lot of you are getting acknowledgement in your relationships more so than you have in a long time. It seems like family relationships, friendships, colleagues, romantic connections, between your husband and wife, or kind of your sister, brother, your children. It's like all of your emotionally fulfilling relationships are incredibly like joyful this month, and I'm really pleased to report that. I think everybody around you just wants you to be happy, and is kind of like cheering you on, and also kind of praising you for what you've done so far, and are cheering you on towards your goal. Let's have a little look at single Pisces. Single Pisces, please. Single Pisces, please. Okay, some of you might be focused on an ex at the moment. Be careful not to focus just on kind of what didn't work. Try to kind of think about what was good about the connection as well. Not to necessarily bring that person back, but as a way to kind of remind yourself of kind of what it felt like to be in a good connection. Even though parts of that connection didn't work. Excuse me, I have some water. Even though parts of that connection didn't work, there were still parts of it that kind of were fulfilling. So if you can kind of recall those, it will help you to draw more of that to you in a future partner. We are in Mercury retrograde at the moment, so an ex may have come back on the scene. You might have got, you might get a text, for instance, or you might have already, and an ex might have reached out, or this is the time when that tends to happen, because we tend to have things re-emerge from the past. But there does seem to be a lesson that you kind of need to learn, or something you need to hear, either from the ex or from kind of your inner self this month, that helps you to kind of realise what the connection was about. Because even though it may have ended kind of abruptly or in a way that you weren't quite happy with, there is actually something that kind of needs to be understood by you this month. It's almost like the experience you went through in your past relationship is actually helping you to clarify what you truly want. Like, it's helping you to clarify your dreams in some way. So I would say, like, try to let go of try to let go of this kind of tendency to kind of worry that something's not coming to you this month. If you're worried about kind of love not coming to you, or worried about kind of Christmas and things like that, that's just kind of going to attract more of that energy to you. So try to relax and try to you know, remember that whatever you're beaming out is what you're attracting. So, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself, you know, that saying, as if to say, you know, make sure what you're beaming out is what you want to get back. So let's have a little look at coupled Pisces, please. Coupled Pisces, please. Yeah, you guys are definitely kind of shedding old ways of doing things. I mean, it seems like singles and coupled Pisces, you know, it's the whole way of like you guys are walking away from kind of an old version of yourself, and you're kind of adjusting to this new version of you, and it feels good, and you've got more energy, and there's like a deep knowing that things are okay and things will be okay, and that feels good, because it's like you're at a crossroads now. You know, you can either kind of go back to the old version you were and kind of back to kind of old ways of doing things, or you can kind of embrace this kind of this new direction. And it seems like there's some nugget from the past, there's something that's kind of enabling you to see things in a different way. It's almost like, you know, a loved one that's passed over is kind of like, it's almost like you're seeing through their eyes this month in terms of your relationship, and you can see why there's been certain things that have happened in your past and the relationships you've observed. It's kind of, there's something from your past that's kind of helping you to understand your partner in a new and more appreciative way this month. Okay, let's see, what's the most important thing Pisces needs to know about mid to end of November, please? What's the challenges they may face? Okay, it seems like for you guys it's difficult to rest. It's like you don't allow yourself to sit down and rest. It's almost like, unless it's kind of in the calendar and scheduled to be a rest, you don't truly allow your mind to rest and switch off. You know, you can create space to do that. You know, you can be open and honest with your partner, or kind of your friends. You can draw positive boundaries this month, which enable you to kind of just get on with what you know needs to be done, really. There's enjoyment at work for Pisces, it seems. There's like, it helps you to kind of, it's like peace and quiet at work. And for those of you that kind of don't usually dream, mid to end of November, expect some wacky dreams that will be full of symbols and messages to help you with this next stage, because I see that a lot of you are kind of starting to think in a new way. It's almost like there's some bit of, and I do think it's something to do with what's come back from the past. There's like either a memory that's returned, or like somebody from the past has returned, and it's helping you to kind of look at yourself and life in a different way. You know, go with it, because November seems to be like the beginning of newness for you guys. You know, there's freshness, there's optimism, there's enjoyment. It's like life can be an adventure again. So I hope that helped. If it did, please let me know. And you know, all the usual shebang. If you could like, subscribe, follow and all that, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the December videos. But for now, I'm sending you all so much love. Bye for now. Take care.